The Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, together with his Senate counterpart, Amason Jeffa Kingi, today co-hosted the 14th meeting of the Bureau of Speakers of the East African Community in Nairobi. Wetangula, who handed over the leadership of the Bureau to Jemanunu Kumba of the Republic of South Sudan, lauded the unity of the Bureau, noting that Africa has common history, successes and challenges that more often than not cement the relationship of the member states.
When our President William Samoei Ruto was being sworn in, all the presidents of the member states of the East African Community attended in person. That was great solidarity for a member state, and we want to encourage that this be the norm other than the exception, that whatever happens in one of our countries touches on all of us.
He, however, urged members to ensure the free movement and trade amongst member states is fully realized.
Those of us who are East Africans at heart, we want to ensure that we play our own small roles in ensuring, and for you speakers to ensure, that there's truly a free movement of people, goods and services across our member states. I sometimes feel very pained every time I hear that Kenyans have been arrested in Tanzania for being there illegally. Ugandans are locked up in Kenya for being here illegally. Kenyans cannot cross to Congo because they didn't have a visa. All this must now be part of our history so that people can move freely, goods can be moved freely, services can be enjoyed freely within our East African community states.
On his part, his Senate counterpart urged member states to expedite legislation that are required to farm some of the endeavors being pursued by the East African community.
When I was leaving EAC, we had concluded 2 protocols, the Common Market Protocol, and we had already started engaging on the Monetary Union. And I want to believe that most of these protocols require legislative framework, and that's exactly where, as speakers, we come in. We are such an integral part of the integration process, and that's why I wonder then why, as Council of Ministers, we do not want to have the Bureau speakers as an organ of EAC.
The Yala Speaker urging member states to ensure they factor the institutional memory aspect when electing members to the next assembly.
The importance of doing that is to preserve the institutional memory and not to have a completely new chapter. So I hope those who are in the process of electing new members will also consider that important aspect.
The meeting was attended by speakers from member states including Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda and Burundi.
Let's not wait for the Bureau for us to be able to meet. When we have functions, for instance, we have national prayers, we have State of Nation address, we have a budget, we should be able to invite any activity that concerns Parliament. We should be able to invite our colleagues to join us in our countries.
Philip Murutu, K24, Nairobi.